I want to thank you for joining me again as we continue on with our series, From Other to One Another, our daily devotional series that accompanying our Sunday morning sermon series. I want to thank you for joining us for that as we explore the richness of our relationships with one another. What did people think that you are devoted towards or most affectionate about? What were some of your answers to that? As you contemplated that, some of you probably thought, okay, some family members will say that, or some people will say that my family I'm most devoted for, or most affectionate about, or maybe my job, or maybe it's a sports team, or something like that. That people would say, this is what we have noted that you are most affectionate towards or devoted to. In Scripture, we are given direction of something to be devoted to, and that is in Romans chapter 12, verse 10, where it says, "Be devoted to one another in brotherly love." Sadly, I know of too many churches where the devotion that members of the church have are to anything but one another. Some of their devotions are towards their own families, and their affection for their own families causes conflict within the church when something is done that doesn't benefit or advance their family. Some people would say that, well, my devotion in the church is I don't have any. I'm not devoted to those who are there. I go, I attend on Sunday morning, I'm part of what happens, and then I happily go home, and I'm disconnected from them. It really doesn't make a difference. So what does Paul mean when he's saying be devoted to one another in brotherly love? In that phrase, there's actually two family terms. The first is translated "be devoted," and really carries the idea of have the affection of a mother for her children. And then the brotherly kindness term is from our term where we have translated Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Really has to do with that brotherly affection that family members have for one another. And what Paul is saying there is that as members of the church, we ought to love one another and be devoted to one another as family members are to the members of their family. Why is that? Because we're part of a new family. God has brought us into His family. Through the death of His Son, He has adopted us all. And by His blood, we are all made part of His family. And so we need to watch out for one another. Be dedicated for one another. Be there for one another. Stand in the gap for one another. Have that kind of devotion where we don't let things get in the way. Because our commitment, our affection is for each other. Take some time to consider the following questions and to think through, what does this mean to me?